Welcome to the Homeschool Apprentice. In our last video, we discussed how to choose a homeschooling methodology. Hopefully you gained some awesome insight into the different options you have, and you were able to find one that might fit perfectly for your situation. The next step in the process is to select a homeschool curriculum. Aside from the actual learning process, this could be the most difficult aspect of homeschooling. There is a long list of common complaints that parents have when discussing the prospect of finding a homeschool curriculum. Some of these include incompatibility with certain learning styles, having limited access to resources, and most predominantly, being overwhelmed by the myriad of curriculum options available. While we will cover all of these concerns in the next few videos, today we will be focusing on understanding your child's unique learning style. This is an essential aspect of crafting the perfect homeschool experience, as not having a curriculum that aligns with your child's unique learning style can often lead to frustration and disengagement. Every child learns differently, and as homeschooling parents, it's crucial to tailor our approach to match their individual needs. There are three main learning styles: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Visual learners process information most effectively when it's presented visually, relying on images, spatial understanding, and written instructions to grasp concepts. They often prefer to see information in front of them, rather than just hearing it. They tend to gravitate towards visual aids like diagrams, charts, and videos when learning new concepts, and often have a strong ability to recall visual details from memory. They have a good sense of spatial orientation and may excel in tasks that require understanding shapes, patterns, and spatial relationships. They will often take detailed notes during lectures or discussions, using colors, symbols, and diagrams to organize information effectively. They may struggle to follow verbal instructions without accompanying visual cues or demonstrations. Many visual learners have an affinity for artistic activities such as drawing, painting, or sculpting, and often enjoy activities that involve visual media such as watching documentaries, browsing infographics, or exploring interactive websites. Auditory learners process information most effectively when it's presented verbally, relying on listening, speaking, and discussions to grasp concepts. They often prefer to hear information presented aloud rather than reading it or seeing it visually. They tend to excel in environments where information is presented verbally, such as lectures, group discussions, or audiobooks, and typically have strong verbal communication skills. They often have a good memory for verbal information, such as remembering conversations, lectures, or song lyrics. They may struggle with written instructions or text-heavy materials. Many auditory learners have a strong appreciation for music and rhythm and may use music as a tool for concentration or relaxation, and often enjoy storytelling and may have a knack for remembering and retelling stories, anecdotes, or jokes. Kinesthetic learners process information most effectively when they engage in physical activities, manipulation of objects, and hands-on experiences. They learn by doing and prefer interactive, tactile learning experiences over passive observation or listening. They thrive when they can physically interact with materials, manipulate objects, or engage in activities that involve movement. They typically have good spatial awareness and may excel in tasks that require physical coordination, such as sports or crafts. They may benefit from incorporating movement into their learning, such as using gestures or acting out scenarios to reinforce concepts. They may struggle to focus or retain information during passive learning activities, such as lectures or reading, and may have difficulty sitting still for extended periods. Many kinesthetic learners often enjoy physical activities such as sports, dance, or outdoor exploration, where they can actively engage their bodies and senses. Although these are the three common learning styles, there is the possibility your child is some combination of these, making them multimodal. Multimodal learners process information most effectively when they can engage with material through a variety of sensory experiences. They benefit from a combination of visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning activities, allowing them to absorb information from multiple perspectives. They are adaptable and can effectively utilize different learning strategies depending on the context and type of material being presented. They prefer interactive learning environments that offer a variety of learning activities and experiences, such as group collaboration, multimedia presentations, and hands-on projects. They often have strong communication skills, as they can effectively convey information using a combination of verbal, visual, and nonverbal cues. They often demonstrate creative problem-solving skills and are adept at making connections between different concepts and experiences. Multimodal learners may not have a dominant learning style, but instead adapt their learning approach based on the material, task, or context. By observing how your child naturally absorbs information, you can identify their preferred learning style. Understanding this about your child lays the foundation for selecting the most effective curriculum. It ensures they remain engaged and motivated throughout their educational journey. In our next video, we will continue our journey to finding the best homeschooling curriculum as we delve into evaluating your resources and family needs. Consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, keep learning.